Hi, I'm Barry with my $1.25 Dollar Tree reading glasses on. Welcome to the channel, and for you that have been here many times before, I appreciate it. And just let you know, yes, even my dress shirts are Carhartt. I love my Carhartt shirts. Just want to give you an update. Here is not one, two, but 3 rows of my new quilt, and I don't think I'd ever do rows when I quilt, but I did them here because I'm going to do the hex rows. I did it in a table runner in a previous video. I'm going to do that here and here. So I wanted to get these 3 panels done. So I got all those are done now. I'm going to work on my hex rows next, and then it's going to have a 2-inch border, the same border that's here. I'm going to put around the whole thing, and then probably a 6-inch border around that. Believe it or not, this went fairly fast. It was just like factory. I just cut all my half square triangles out. I made all my flying geese. I mean, a ton. I think I made like 120 flying geese, and I just sit here watching reruns of Columbo over here on my computer while I sewed, and it's been really fun to do that. I love being able to sit here at the computer at the sewing machine and just sew. But anyways, those 3 rows are done. I'm actually really ecstatic about the way they've turned out so far. But the reason I wanted to do a video today was about a quilt show. I went to my first local quilt show last weekend, and it was great. They had probably, I don't even know how many, maybe 40 or 50 quilts on display, but they had several vendors set up that were selling different things. My favorite though was like a little, I don't know if they call it flea market, but it was where other members were selling stuff that they didn't use, and I think I got some great bargains. So the point being is, if you get a chance to go to a local quilt show in your area, you might be able to go over there and pick up some bargains that you wouldn't be able to find anyplace else that I know of. If you do, tell me where it is. But the first thing I want to show you was, look, I got my first little pin cushion here, the big red tomato pin cushion. Came with pins, and these look to be brand new. My only regret with this is there was about a half a dozen of these. They were $1. I can't pass up these for $1. So now I'm the official owner of a red, I guess it's tomato or strawberry. Maybe that's what these are. But yay, for $1, I can't believe I got that deal. But most of my haul was rulers. I'm starting to become a ruler hoarder, and the first one I want to show you, I don't think you can see it, but it is a t-shirt. It's called T-shirt Transformation, and it's got little lines in here where you can center this up on a t-shirt and trim it. And one of my, hopefully, goals that I do in the next year is to make 1 or more t-shirt quilts. So this was $2. I can't pass up $2. Let's see what else we got here. All right, the next thing I got was a thing from, and I'm becoming maybe a little snobbish that I like creative grids. So if I see a creative grids ruler, I buy it. But I got this one. It's called the non-slip scrap crazy 6-inch. I don't know if you can see it. $2 for this one. And as you can see here, this comes with four templates. And so if you have a lot of scrap, this one would be great. If you've got scrap, you can take these. I'm just going to lay these right over the template. I already cut these out. So if you got scrap that you want to get rid of, you can just take this template and cut them out like such. And then here is what you're left with, a nice little block that you could take all your scraps. They couldn't figure out a use for all your scraps. Now you can. And there you go. That's that was $2. And so, you know, I don't have a ton of scrap now, but I say that in the future that I would. And if you want to get rid of your scraps, the Scrap Crazy 6 for $2. If you see it for $2, grab it. Let's see what else we got here. Shall we? Here, I'll just bring them over here. Another one that I may have paid maybe $3 or $4 for. This is another Creative Grids ruler. It's called the 60-degree equatorial triangle. I haven't tried this out yet, but there again, it was only a couple bucks. It looks like brand new. I can't go wrong with brand new. The other one, I have no idea if I'm going to use this. Now, I may have paid up for this one here. And I hope you guys can see this, but this is a 60-degree equatorial triangle. There again, it was a few dollars, maybe $5 for this one here. But this thing usually sells for like 20, 30 bucks. Call me crazy, but one of my favorite ones was this Creative Grids. I think it is 6.5 by 12.5. And this has become now one of my favorite rulers because I can cut most of my fabric right here at this table with this ruler. And I paid $5 for this one, and it is fast becoming my favorite. So there, that was got one more thing. This isn't a ruler, but I bought it. I bought this little thing at the thing. It's like a pressing pad. I'm not crazy about the color of it, but I like the fact that it has this like little raised thing, and it says it's handcrafted, so somebody made this. I guess I could, if I don't like the color, I could unstaple this, put new fabric over it. But it's great because it sets off the table, and I don't have to worry about heat getting on my table, and I can sit here and press my half square triangles or whatever right here on this. It's okay. It's probably not going to be my go-to, but it's nice to have. I paid $3 for that thing. Now, let me tell you that there was one thing that I bought, and I actually bought this before I watched a video by Donna Jordan on making a wedding ring quilt. And so I purchased this wedding ring template because in my mind, and I've said this from the beginning, I don't consider myself a decent quilter until I could master a wedding ring quilt. So I went and bought this template by, what is it, Cut Right Slit and Sew template. I bought this off of Etsy. They sell these on Amazon, but be careful. I found out the ones on Amazon seem to be coming from overseas, and I don't know if they are by this company or they're just copies, but I wanted to go back to the original. And I think Jordan Fabrics has this on their website if you're ever interested in making a wedding ring quilt. I wanted to show you what I made. I just did this as a temporary one just to see if I could sew on an, you know, at a curve. And I'm not going to use these fabrics. I just took 2 pieces of fabric and quilted them or sewed them together. I'm really happy with the way they turned out for my first time. I got to check on my corners down here, but I'm really happy with the arc and the way it laid out. It's got a little bit of puckering right there, but I don't know if you could ever, I mean, that's probably the nature of sewing on a curve. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. I bought this, like I said, it's called Cut Right Slit and Sew template. And from what I've seen, I've been watching a ton of wedding ring quilt tutorials. this seems to be one of the better templates. So I'm not going to do this now, but this is my hope to one day be able to finally make a wedding ring quilt. And that's about it. I just want to show you what I picked up at the local quilt show. They asked me to join their guild. I thought about joining. I still don't know yet. They don't sew there. They don't meet up and sew or really talk much there. They have people come in and give lectures or give talks on different techniques, which is good, I would think. But I will probably join. Just, you know, it's nice to get out around other people that are like-minded. But other than that, I still going to keep with my community center and sew down there. And I really appreciate you checking in. Remember to, after health but before wealth, to go out and make some memories. And I'll see you later.